Going to be led in, but the 12 runners are underway for this Ballywalter Bloodstock 4yo Geldings Maiden. Plenty looking to be front rank, including Cowboy Casanova on the far side, in company with Rice's Pool and Connemara Joe, Honey Fitz and Unleash the Jet, in company with Crystal Motion. Academy Squad and Bally Eagle are next as they head on their way towards the first of 15. Cowboy Casanova on the inside. Honey Fitz is gone at the first, was front rank when coming down at the first. As the remaining 11 runners turn right-handed heading towards the back straight, and the advantage is with Cowboy Casanova. Black jacket with the lime green cap has the advantage of just half a length, is about to be joined on the outside by Crystal Motion and Connemara Joe. The trio now disputing the advantage. Luke Murphy to his feet after his fall at fence number 1. Academy Squad and Rice's Pool are behind the front trio as Connemara Joe is out jumped over number 2. They continue the run down along the back straight. Cowboy Casanova with Crystal Motion on the outside are 1-2. Connemara Joe, Rice's Pool, Academy Squad is next. They're being followed by Unleash the Jet, who's on the outside. Stick Season is behind these. Good jump by Jardin de Tunis, who's making ground, racing keenly in black and white colours. The grey is on the outside as they continue the run towards the end of the back straight. African Paradise is towards the rear of the field in company with 2 Grand Sweeney, who is the overall back marker. So they turn right-handed, having negotiated the opening 3 fences. They now turn heading towards the home straight, where fence number 4 is the first of 3, with Cowboy Casanova, black and green colours, has the narrow advantage over Jardin de Tunis, the grey, who's come through now to take a share of the front running position, in company with Crystal Motion on the right as they run towards us, this one in yellow and green colours. Academy Squad in red and purple is behind these, with Rice's Pool as they go out over fence number 4. Connemara Joe in quarters is next, that one has red and white colours, with Unleash the Jet next in the dark green colours, a change to your race card. Stick Season in the two-tone blue colours is behind these, with Bally Eagle in quarters of black and white. There's a gap then of a length or 2 to African Paradise. It's just having to be chased along, pushed along there for a couple of strides by James Murray's in the purple sleeves, and 2 Grand Sweeney is the back marker with the navy sleeves. The opening circuit under their belts, they head on their way towards fence number 6. Cowboy Casanova, Jardin de Blanc. There was a mistake by Crystal Motion on the outside of the front trio, with the remaining 11 runners safely negotiate that fence, and they turn right-handed on their way towards number 7. Cowboy Casanova has been up front throughout, with Jardin de Tunis on the outside. Third position for Crystal Motion has got on the inside Rice's Pool, looking to give Troy Walsh and Aidan Fitzgerald an opening race double. This one's on the inside as they head on their way towards this 7th fence from Connemara Joe and Unleash the Jet, as the leaders are safely out over it. The back marker is still 2 Grand Sweeney on debut, as they head on their way towards number 8, with the exception of 2 Grand Sweeney and Keen White. There's a couple of lengths adrift of the 10 in front of them. The main group relatively tightly compacted as they go out over it again. Another error on this circuit from Crystal Motion on the outside in the yellow colours. African Paradise is still running very much in snatches towards the rear end of the field as they head towards the end of the back straight, and it's Cowboy Casanova with Jardin de Tunis on the outside of this one. Crystal Motion completes a line of 3 disputing the advantage. They race a couple of lengths then in front over Rice's Pool in the black and red colours. That one's in the 4th position from Connemara Joe and Stick Season in the blue colours. Just made up a position or 2 in the last quarter of a mile. Unleash the Jet and Academy Squad, one horse who had jumped off towards the 4, now finds himself about 2/3 the way back through the field. Bally Eagle, African Paradise are others towards the rear. 2 Grand Sweeney continues to bring up the tail of the field. Out over fence number 9 of the 15 in total, it's Cowboy Casanova, Jardin de Tunis and Crystal Motion as they head on towards the fence, which is 5 from the finish. Stick Season is next. Crystal Motion just getting a shake of the reins coming away from it. Reminders for Academy Squad, and the back marker 2 Grand Sweeney was another one that had to be pushed along for a stride or 2 upon landing out over that 5th glass. So heading on their way towards the next, and it's Cowboy Casanova on the inside of Jardin de Tunis Outside is Crystal Motion, with Rice's Pool has always been front rank on the inside. Connemara Joe got in tight to it. Towards the rear end of the field, Academy Squad is the new back marker. Has been passed by 2 Grand Sweeney, who's pushed away from it. Bally Eagles, another one coming under pressure. Academy Squad won't go much further. That one's been pulled up as they head out on their final circuit. So on their way towards the 4th last they go. Cowboy Casanova's been front rank for Barry O'Neill throughout, with Jardin de Tunis and Brian Lawless, the black and white colours in between runners. On the outside is Crystal Motion as they go out over the 4th last. From Rice's Pool, who's next in the black and red colours. In 4th goes well. 2 Grand Sweeney's made good ground on debut. Was out the back for much of the journey. He's now in 5th with Connemara Joe. Stick Seasons under pressure. African Paradise is next as they go out over the 3rd last. 2 Grand Sweeney's nose was on the ground. Had to be picked up off the floor. Stick Season, African Paradise under pressure. So too is Unleash the Jet. So that's all the jumping along the back straight. Cowboy Casanova disputes the advantage, with Jardin de Tunis on the outside still goes well. Rice's Pool is into 3rd position, has 3 lengths to find. 2 Grand Sweeney, Crystal Motion, Connemara Joe, African Paradise are behind these as they take the climb towards the home straight, and Jardin de Tunis has the advantage now of 1.5 lengths over Connemara Casanova on the inside. They're being followed in 3rd position by Rice's Pool. 2 Grand Sweeney is next. After these is African Paradise, but Jardin de Tunis has the advantage going out over the 2nd last, leads by 1 length. Rice's Pool with Cowboy Casanova on either side. It's between 3 as they go out over the final fence. It was Jardin de Tunis, but here comes Rice's Pool over the far side. Cowboy Casanova the near side. Jardin de Tunis has the advantage for Brian Lawless, and Matty Flynn O'Connor, and sees it out, gets the better of Rice's Pool. 3rd went the way of Cowboy Casanova. African Paradise for 4th. 2 Grand Sweeney, Connemara Joe was next, and they were the last 2 complete, as pulling up at the home straight where Unleash the Jet in company with Stick Season, and also pulling up was Crystal Motion.